Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome to Soaring Sunday. Today, and for the life of me, give me a minute, I gotta look up the aircraft I'm flying. It is the something 33SH33, SC33. Oh dear Lord, I forgot. Which, not surprised there. I tend to forget things real easy these days. Well, I always have, but it's worse when you get older. Let me just give a quick check here. Yeah, it's the AS-33ME. It's a self-powered glider. It has its own little electric motor that stores away. We're going to be kicking off with that here in Utah at a known U14. U14 is the base. And we're going to be chilling out here, checking out the, looks like there's a few people flying over that way somewhere. Cessna 172 over here. But we're going to go ahead and glide out of here today. Have the weather preset of Soaring Summertime. I have to just turn that music down just a touch. There we go. And that should do it. Let me get in the cockpit here and get things fired up. Turn on the main engine master power. Get it to extend. We don't have cable launch today. Let's forget everyone, we'll discuss. I had a really good time yesterday. I had a nice flight. Good day chilling around DC with my dad. Motor's up. Looks like all our presets are good. Good. Where's our ballast? Yeah, ballast around here somewhere. Should be full. Flaps are at 50. I want flaps at 0. Even for takeoff. Got a little bit of a crosswind. Nothing too major. Go ahead and get the motor up and running. The wings will automatically level with this. I don't have to have a little kid running the wing. There, it looks like the wind is coming right off our port side, so there's going to be some great lift on these bridges right over here. Wings, come on, wings, level up. Come on. Anytime you want to get going here. There we go. Gear up. Yeah, that's a hell of a wind. Let's get her up in the air and get some altitude out of it. Let's see what we got going on here. For the gauges, it's only the second time I've flown. There's my ballast. Compass leg. Oh, I stalled it. Not good. Not good. Pull out, pull out, pull out. Nope, we're going to crash. Ah! Too funny. Too funny. Too busy watching the gauges, not watching my altitude. So we're going to do a quick restart on that one. Well, good morning. What a great way to start the day. Oh, dear Lord, that's funny. How easy it is in real life. One mistake and it's over. Thank God for the sim. You can afford to have main battery power on and on. Bring my motor up. Well, that went well. Double check my weather presets. No, went back to a few clouds. I want. No, we don't want a hurricane. Soaring summertime. What's real time? Early morning? Yeah, what the hell? That looks like the wind's out of... Yeah, it's still out of there. Alright, let's try again. If you're watching the start of that, you got a real treat. Man, we're screwing up big time right off the bat. Oh, come on, motor, you're out. Get up to speed. I forget that the flaps have to do with if you put it on too far, it auto activates the brake. That doesn't help. Come on, wings, hit level. Come on. Wow, this thing does not want to fly this morning. And why am I not having any luck with this beast at all this morning? Not because I've only ever flown it once. This time we're going to turn and go into the wind until we get their speed and altitude up. You don't screw around. Make sure our dive brakes are all the way in. Start going into the wind and get some climbing going instead of paying attention to the instruments. This thing looks funny with the little prop out the back. Gotta get my airspeed up. No, yesterday, in real life, I got to fly 2 flights as a passenger in a Saab 2000. There's only 63 of them made back in the 90s, but what a beast of a plane. Cruise speed of Mach 0.6 for a twin turboprop. That's incredible. Empty, it has a 4,000 feet a minute climb speed. That's off the charts. It's 90 foot long. But the cockpit's all been upgraded with all modern glass cockpits. Captain was very kind to me and let me get in the cockpit and take a quick video, and he showed me a lot of the instruments. He gave me a quick crash course on how to use their flight computer that I still yet to figure out how to use. So that was nice. I got to spend the day with my dad in Washington, D.C., checking out the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier and war memorials. And to fly back home. That was a lot of work for one day, but it was definitely worth it. Alright, now we're getting some altitude. The speed looks better. We got altitude. I'm going to head for this ridges over here on the side, shut the power off. Once we get over there. Shut the power off and stow the motor and see how long we can keep her going. Last weekend we did really well. Oh, there's my ballast tanks. Icarus flew along last weekend and we got some crazy altitude up in Telluride. I'm hoping today I can get some altitude and hang out here for an hour or so up in the air. I see somebody else out here. I don't know who that is, but Blaze Hart. Somebody flying through in a Cessna 172. It's a beautiful spot in Utah. I found this site on one of the gliding websites that said it's one of a premier glider site in the United States. Hey Echo, tonight's just chilling here. The next flight's the TBM flight on Tuesday. Today is just out of Utah, just gliding. Like I said, Tuesday is going to be TBM down South America. Next Thursday, I've got a flight. I don't know where Wednesday and Thursday is going to be. I think Thursday is going to be a the 414 flight down in Guyana. And Warbird Wednesday, I'm not sure where I'm going yet. Sure, flaps are down, gears up. If we can find some lift off this ridge. So that's roughly where the week's working out at. Like I said, I'm so unprepared for next week. This week's been so silly busy. I'm going to glide for an hour or so. So Sundays I usually pop in and glide for about an hour. Just chill. There's a nice lift along this ridge. Everything's perfect this morning. Hey, no worries. Don't hurry. I'll be chilling around for a while. Always enjoy your food. Yeah, I got a downdraft here. Big one. Ooh. Should pick up as soon as we get close to the ridge. There it goes. There we go. Nice. Nice lift. Yeah, go eat. Enjoy. Sunday. It's a day to relax and chill. Probably not going to be much left right here. Yeah, I thought so. There's going to be a downdraft right on that. Turn just in time. Whew. Oh, there's a nice thermal ripping right up the ridge. Well, it's not really thermal, that's just wind up the ridge. But updraft. Other than my actual short first flight on this, this is the first time I've flown this glider. Seems a little bit more, I don't want to say slippery, a little quicker than the discus as far as whipping around, but I don't think it's got the overall glide slope the discus has. This, you can pick it up for free if you go to my crap, I just said it too. I just had it. It's the if you go search for my first flights, it's in there and it's free on flightsim.to. It's one of the free gliders and it's one of the better ones. And for the life of me, I had it written down and I forgot to. I should have linked it in the I should have linked it and I didn't. That's my fault. But is it the MS-33 or something like that? They say it's free on FlightSim.to. Let me just look real quick. Sorry to pause it, but let me just get it. I'll see if I can put the link in the description here, or at least a link in the chat. It's the AS-33ME, and I don't know if it will let me put the link in the chat. I will try. So if you want to go ahead and download that, fly along with that one. It's well worth it. It's very stable. It's a fun aircraft. It's got its own power supply, so you don't have to deal with tow planes and the like if you don't want to, or I'll say tow planes or launches, winch launches. That's what it's called. Oh, yesterday was a long day. My brain's not functioning at all. We left at 4:30 in the morning. Well, I left at 4:30. I had to be at my dad's at 5. Got to my dad's at 5 in the morning, or by 5 o'clock, we had about a dozen Harley riders show up with a sheriff to pick us up. And they took us down to the staging area in the city of Plattsburgh, where we had we got to chill out and wait for everybody else to arrive, and they ended up with almost 200 Harleys, over a dozen police cars. Fire trucks, ambulances. There's so many vehicles with lights and sirens escorting us to the honor flight ceremonies. It was great. It was an absolutely phenomenal day. Uh-oh. A lot of fun. Then we did our ceremonies. We got escorted over to the airport. We even had a helicopter escort, which is pretty impressive. And we jumped on the plane, flew to Washington, D.C. It was about an hour and a half flight. And we got to go to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. We got to watch the changing of the guard there. Went to the World War II Memorial, the Korean Memorial, and the Vietnam War Memorial. That's the first time I've flown in just about a year. Absolutely beautiful flight. We flew at 31,000 feet above most of the weather, but when it came time to land, there's the outer edges of what was left of the Hurricane Ian, the one that just hit Florida. So the landing was coming down through that, and the landing was very rough. The pilot did a great job, all things considered. That's why I'm a little tired today and not quite making sense with everything I'm saying. Nice. I know as soon as I cross that ridge, so I'm going to run out of lift. There's a little error there on the mountain. Lift on this side of that ridge, or is it all gone? Nope. No, it's because the wind's coming from behind me. Ooh, we're gonna stall. We're gonna stall. Come on, save it. Save it. Save it. Save it. Woo! That was close. Woo! Wow. That was a hairy. That was touchy. It was close. The wind dropped out of me on that side of that ridge. I gotta learn how to do the ridge soaring, where you go down, use the speed you get going down the hill to, and the updrafts to come back up the hill and gain altitude that way, gain speed that way. I gotta read somewhere how to do that. No, don't go on the other side of the ridge. No, no, no. Nope. Yeah, I did. Now, can I get back up over the other ridge? Nope. Come on. I got a wicked downdraft on this side, and I can't get back up over the nose down. I have to fly all the way around this thing. Come on, a little bit. Just enough so I can get over. Thank you. Whew. I got my hands full today. Making all kinds of mistakes. Not paying attention is what I'm doing. Because if you got great lift on one side of the ridge, you got none on the other. What's all this then? I don't know. It's a scrambled egg breakfast brain not working morning. How are you, Chris? Made a couple big mistakes this morning. I've already stalled and went into the ground once. I just about stalled again a minute ago. I got on the wrong side of the ridge and almost couldn't get back over. Tequila Sunrise Sunday, that's right. It's all good. It is all good. I just can't seem to find any lift other than along the edge of this mountain, so I get on the other side and drop out. I'm not paying a lot of Oh, Margarita Madness last night? Oh boy. It's always fun. I just want a nap from yesterday. That was a lot of fun. I'm already on my second cup of coffee and halfway through my first iced tea. I had so much caffeine in me, and just to stay awake. 2-for-1 sale in barbecues. Was heavy thumbed on the spike. So you had a good day. Oh, that's right. There's a wicked downdraft on the side. Oh, maybe not. I got something going right here that I didn't have before. Hey Wes, 1 a.m. here, can't sleep and gotta be up in 3 hours. Going to go down the coast for the day? Awesome, dude. Whoa! I gotta remember not to get on the backside of this ridge. Welcome. Oh boy. This is the second time in a row I've gotten on the backside of this ridge. Whoa! That was turbulence. Come on, let go of my wing. Good. Damn it. That's the second crash today. Oh my god. Seriously. What the hell am I doing? We're going to cheat this time though. Yep. U14 to Beehive State. It's the second time crash today. I am not doing well at all. What are you heading down the coast for? Just for some fun? A day off? Chill out on the ocean? Yeah, it's the second time today too. I have stalled this beast twice. And I still think I'm on the back side of the ridge from where I want to be. I am. I want to be on the other side of that ridge. I've stalled this thing twice. Once right off the stop, day off, and local fare, awesome. No, I have my weather's Soaring Summer. That's what I have mine on. I should have Ridge on, but it's Soaring Summer. Because the wind is coming right out of the out of the east. The wind was blowing right up this ridge on Soaring Summer. The dumbass me keep getting on the backside of the ridge. Yeah, I do have it set on live time, early in the morning. There's a great lift on this ridge, but if you get just a hair on the other side, it drops out on you, and like really drops out on you. The hot north winds start coming down. Awesome. Yeah, I gotta glide more than in the U.S. I gotta find some great ridge airports and things like that. I'm gonna try to load that. I'm going to try to load up the Alps Swiss Alps mesh I bought. Now that this new world update, maybe it fixed it. I doubt it. They haven't done anything to fix that mesh since it came out, and it stutters so bad. So I'm not having high hopes for it, but maybe I'll be lucky this time. Oh, I'll bet you get good thermals just in the outback from the sun heating the flats. You know, that red sand gets warm. Well, you get some awesome thermals out of there. You get some of those nice ones where you can get 6,000-8,000 feet of lift right out of it. You're getting stutter in Canada? I'll tell you, I don't like how Canada is. I'm not getting much stuttering with Canada, but oh my god, the photogrammetry in the water is terrible. The water with the photogrammetry, and the photogrammetry is not loading all the way in, and the water, just the water, everything. There's big squares. You can see as clear as a day, a whole square that's not lined up with the rest of it. I think they dropped the ball on that one. The land's really good. Like the cities and stuff real good, but the photogrammetry is crap. And the water everywhere is just, there's really big seams in the water and downdraft. See if I can catch that updraft back up over the ridge again. There it is. So I had one of my videos I took, one of my shorts hit 10,000 views. Freaked me out. We went out to the mine and out near Yellowknife. Oh yeah, and it looked like Minecraft. Oh, yeah, I think it looks like Super Mario World or whatever it was. With the big, yeah, it looks awful. It still looks like that out there, so they didn't update the satellite photos after all that. Yeah, what's really funny is the two airports I fly out of here all the time when I do my first flights. The Lake Placid and Plattsburgh Airport, even though they're both in the U.S., they both got updated. They're both U.S. airports, but they got updated with a Canadian update. I was gonna say, I think my airport's over here, isn't it? Maybe not. Maybe that's the one I took off from over there. I mean, Canada's better than it was, but it's still got a lot to do. They just kind of overlooked a lot of it. I think they just did the few cities there is, and that's it. Did Ottawa, Montreal, Toronto, like Calgary. The rest are like, whatever. It's all tundra, don't worry about it. That's too bad. Some point later today, I got to go up and see if they did anything around the alert area. I mean, it is the farthest north airport in the world, and it's in Canada. They should show it at least a little bit of love. Yeah, because there's some great bush lights in Canada. Oh my God. Yeah, I still gotta figure out where the hell I'm flying the rest of this week. I usually long before it's Sunday, usually about Wednesday of the previous week, I have everything ready for the next week. I usually have plans passed out past that too, and I haven't even bothered this week. I'm so far behind. That was interesting. My motor was telling me I still had the throttle on, even though my throttle was all the way off. Famous lake near you looks like some kid drew it. That sucks. But you know, I'll bet you only to a point. I have X-Plane 12 and it's shit. There's so much wrong with that. It's in beta, so I'm not going to trash it, you know, that much because it still is a beta. But I live in the middle of nowhere and there's a 2-lane highway. There's literally 2-lane road and they have it as a 4-lane highway running next to my house. And they don't even have my house. They don't have, and they're, from a distance, it looks great. Anything up close looks terrible. And it's the first game in like 3 years that ever made me sick while playing in VR. Because the instruments moved at a different rate than the rest of the body of the plane. Yeah, I would, you know, I bought it because I had some pretty good hopes for it, and I know I'm still have hopes for it. Let me put it that way. I still have hopes for it. It's got a lot of room to improve, and I'm hoping because it's beta, that's what it is. That it still has just a lot to improve, and they plan on improving it that much. Because the flight characteristics are great, but you can't have your gauges and your dash moving separate from the airplane. I'm sorry. It's and literally parts of airplanes that are even in VR are 2D. That's horrible. I mean, I've seen terrible freeware in flight sim that has better 3D than X-Plane. They have literally parts of aircraft that are 2D in the cockpit in VR. It's like, that's almost hard to do. Uh-oh, I'm gonna stall it, but I'll get my nose down. I had a nice little bit of lift here. I've gone way the hell up above the ridge. Hey, Microsoft's big problem is just like X-Plane is the same thing. X-Plane put a lot of time and effort into airports and to make the aircraft fly properly, but to hell with making them look good and making the Earth look good. Where I think Microsoft Flight Sim did kind of a different approach. They did more of, let's get as much of the world as we can to totally render, and let's get some good aircraft that kind of, you know, I get trying to render the entire world. Yeah, I don't see you, but I'm getting crazy lift. My altimeter is just spinning right up as long as I stay right here. Maybe this is why this is a place in real world that people from around the U.S. like to go gliding at. No, I lost my lift. I'll find it again. There it is. Love the trim indicator. Oh, inside the aircraft? I don't see you, Icarus, at all. Yeah, he usually comes in and chills out when we glide, and he makes me look bad gliding too. Just like he does with the planes. His whole job, I think, his whole job in life right now, I think, is just come into my strings and make me look bad. Oh, you behind me? Oh, there you are. Now I see you. I think that's his whole job in life, is to come into my, like I said, come into my strings and make me look bad. He flies lower than me. Last week on Sunday, he gained 1,000 feet more than I did. There he is. So some point today, later today, when nobody's streaming and I got an hour or so, I got to do another first flight video. I bought that little Canadian Zenith that's on sale, the stall. Oh, you're bad as if you jumped in and glided on the DC-6. Dude, you fly that DC-6 so much, I would not be surprised if you could catch this lift and gain altitude with it. It wouldn't surprise me a bit. Well, we got to 4,000 feet, but I don't know if I can keep going. I get to 4,000, that's kind of about where I peak out right now. Oh, wait, no. Keep finding this little pockets here and there, but nothing worthwhile. The 146 now? That you're flying all the time now? I say I still fly the long easy a little bit when I'm flying by myself, but my real go-to airplanes now have been the old ones, like old. The old monoplanes, the old biplanes. No, nothing out here. I really like the 414. I just haven't flown it much. I think I'm going to fly that Thursday. So I do like it. Hey, Action Plaz, how you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Go to his Caravan steam gauges and the 414. Thanks. I forgot the damn name of it again. It's the hell is this one? I put a link to it. It's a freeware if you want to grab it. It's the AS33ME. Got its own engine. So you don't need a tow plane or a launch. Yeah, the 414 actually sounds real. I've ridden in, not a 414, but a 411. The old twin, and it sounds the same. It's got twin light homings, and it sounds just like that. It's awesome. I seem to cap out at 4,000, eh, Chris? As soon as I get about 4,000. Oh, let me check my barometric. Oh yeah, and I'm almost 5,000. The barrel's way off. If I get here and I can't go any farther, I can't find anything. There's good lift, but it just little teeny tiny pockets. Yeah, it used to be one of your mail planes. They did a great job with the sounds on it, absolutely. And it's a modern twin, so yeah, I got the Halloween music on probably most of October. I like my Halloween. Don't worry though, I won't do Christmas music. Can you believe your birthday's in 10 days? Well, happy birthday a weekend so early. Just tip stall the wing. Yeah, this beast will tip stall. I've done it twice. At least you were high enough where you didn't hit the ground. I don't celebrate my birthday anymore. I just celebrate anniversaries of my 30th. I'm not the Grinch, but man, I hate Christmas trees. I used to plant 50,000 Christmas trees a year, every year, on the tree farm. So I'm not a Christmas tree fan. I was younger, my family had a Christmas tree farm, so I'm not a fan of Christmas trees. Turn the engine on and the lift is awesome. Well, of course it is. Yep, and it took about 7 years for them to grow. So every 5 to 7 years you harvest, depending on the type of tree. We usually had 250,000 plus Christmas trees on the farm. A couple 100 acres of trees. I got nothing. I know if I go over that lake, I'm going to sink. So, oh, there you are. So hopefully today I'll get in a flight. The first flight in the new Zenith, or new to me Zenith, bush plane. Takeoff? The takeoff was awesome. Thanks. I'm still floored that the helicopter hanging out next to the bus, and he followed us all the way to the airport. That little short went to 10,000 views. I almost died. It went to 10,000 so fast. And I was just posting the shorts for you guys to follow my day. I wasn't posting shorts for anything more than just to show, you know, the people that follow me what was going on yesterday. That's all they were for. They literally were not for, you know, oh, here's shorts. They were just putting them out so everybody could see what I was up to. And God, I gained like 35 subs off of them, and a couple of them went to 2,000, one went to 10,000. It's like, holy crap. Yeah, we shot right up over 200 subs from, I was at 177 yesterday before I left. We're like 208 now. So that surprised me, because that really was just for, I was not putting those out there for views. I was putting those out there for people to follow along with what I was doing yesterday. Yeah, it was the honor flight. All those were honor flight videos from yesterday, from going on with my dad to the honor flight. Yeah, on the Saab 2000. That was a nice plane. It was, that thing was a ballsy plane. Best way to put it. That thing had some guts. The propellers were Each blade was over 6 feet long on the damn thing. They're huge. Had a great time. And if you're in the States or you know anybody in the States that's a veteran of any war, and it's worth going on, getting them signed up for the whoa, that was close. Showing your dive brakes still out, and obviously they're not. Or you wouldn't be able to do that. I'm gonna stall it. Man, that wingtip stall comes up quick on this thing. Woo! I caught that one. Got the nose down just in time. Trying to find a good little pocket of air here where I can circle and get some lift and go up, but I think about... Oh, I'm at 14,000 feet. Why the hell does it say 5,000? Oh, because I've been around once. Holy shit. I didn't realize we were that fast. Yeah, and the cockpit was really cool. The flight engineer, or the co-pilot flight engineer on the thing, gave me a lesson in how to program the flight computer. That was really cool. I was like, yeah, I still have trouble figuring out the flight computer. He says, I was just about ready to enter everything. He says, go on, check it out. And he walked me through all the steps, putting in the airport, putting in the weight, putting in the number of passengers, putting in the amount of fuel. The guy was awesome about it. I got another short I'll throw up here shortly that's getting on the plane so you can see the propeller stalled, you know, not running, and how big the engine is. It's freaking huge. Yeah, I'll do it right now. As I find which one it was. Well, like 20 seconds long, but it's all the engine as we're walking up into the plane. Yeah, it's worth it. And if you know of anybody who's a vet, and I don't know, you guys probably don't. I don't know if you guys have anything similar in Australia, but if you do, it's absolutely worth it. No worries, Echo. It's all good. There. I was going to throw this short up real quick. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be one up there called Giant Prop. And you see how big that engine is. It's freaking huge. I'm going across the valley, see if I can get anything out that way. But if they have anything similar in Australia, and you know a veteran, make sure they go. It was definitely worth it. It was neat. We had police escorts all over the place. We had police escorts in DC. We had police escorts in the morning from the house. People come out all over DC to greet the veterans. That was really awesome. They had people like period people set up at like the World War II memorial. There was a lady dressed like she was back in the 40s welcoming the men home, and there was a guy dressed exactly like General George Patton welcoming the troops. It was very well done. A really incredible day. And just the regular people that showed up to welcome the vets, and both in DC and at home. People come out all over the place to welcome these old guys, show their respect to them. I'm gonna try to cut across the valley and see if I can find a thermal out here somewhere. I don't think so, but we're gonna try. I keep hoping they put real thermals in the sim. Oh, we got something here. We got something big here. It didn't last though. Darn it. I did one in Darwin when I lived there for Anzac Day. I went and seen the old ammo depot. We're doing a service at dawn in April. That's cool. Well, this one started by a couple of guys when they first built the World War II memorial. And a couple of guys said, "Man, we got to get our buddies who are World War II vets out here to see the memorial because they're getting old. You know, they're not going to, a lot of the World War II vets were starting to die off by the time they built the memorial." They said, so we need to start getting them out there. So they chartered a couple planes and flew a bunch out, and they started going around the country, and it's grown and grown and grown. And I was on, just from our local area, I was on Flight 42, and Flight 43 was with us as well. So they've done 600 and some vets from the area have gone to DC to see their memorials. And it's just grown into a nationwide thing. Firehouse Subs donates all the food for dinner, and the barbecue place in DC donates all the lunches. So it's really, it doesn't cost the vet anything. I had to pay a fee to go with him, which is to help cover the costs of everything, but the vet does not have to pay anything. They do have to have someone go with them, but if the person that's going with them absolutely couldn't afford it, somebody would sponsor them to go. So it's going to happen one way or the other. That was a great, we got nice jackets and hats, and I mean nice embroidered jackets, beautiful jackets. I just had a great time. A very emotional time, like super emotional, especially at like the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, changing of the guard, watching that. You're at Arlington National Cemetery, which is our National Veteran Cemetery that has over 4,000 people buried, or 400,000 people buried there. When you realize that many people have lost their lives in wars in this country, and that's only a portion of them. Powerful. Like every vet that goes there knows somebody that's buried there that they lost when they were at war. It was kind of neat. My grandfather died, I don't know, 12, 14 years ago, but it was neat at the World War II Memorial to be able to look him up in the service record. They have it there. Shows where I could look up where he was stationed during the war and all that stuff. Is neat. All right, I'm heading back to this ridge because there's no lift at all over on the other side. Looks like Icarus has found some. It was eye-opening. I did the bombing one when they had the 75th one, and hearing the stories. Oh, the story! I'll tell you what, the stories you hear on the bus and on the plane and sitting around at lunch and stuff from the guys that were there, the stories are incredible. Some of these guys did. Some of the crazy things and some of the places these guys ended up. Like, we had a World War II vet on our flight that was 100 years old. He enlisted when he was 17. 100 years old. It ain't gonna be much longer, and there's not gonna be any World War II vets left. And the memorials are powerful. Whoever built them. The Korean War and the Vietnam War memorials are emotionally powerful. The World War II one is... The World War II memorial is much more a celebration memorial, celebrated memorial, but the Korean War and the Vietnam War memorials are much more powerful. I guess is the way to put it. They're much more emotional monuments. So if anybody knows any good gliding airports anywhere in the world, fire me off a message in Discord. Always looking for new places to glide. I also got to find a place for warbirds this week. There's a lift right here, but I can't stay in it. Every time I try to circle in it, I lose it. And maybe we'll do some cross-country runs with the gliding. I don't know yet. I like these just chill, find an area and just soar around. I think I like the Discus better. It's more stable. This thing's more of a, it's kind of like a hot rod compared to the Discus. This one will drop out. Its wingtips stall on you in a heartbeat, but I think overall it's a faster glider. Icarus is probably over there at 20,000 feet by now. Yep. What did I tell you? He's way up there. I've lost 1,000 feet just trying to find 500. I've lost 1,000. Almost below the mountain ridge again. There we go. Got something going here. What is it? 15,000? Have to do a Friday night chill one week with gliders. Now as it fits the concept, yeah, it's a great chill. And there's some great free gliders. There's some great free ones. There's this one. Even the Discus 2C's got a free version. There's also another old style which has no way to get it in the air, but you just slew it up and glide with it. Because it's got no winch programmed into it, and you can't use a tow plane programmed in with it, but you can just slew it up in the air. And unless you're having a bad morning like me and wreck twice, it is pretty chill. That's why I chose this Sunday. Right after Sunday breakfast with the family and stuff, I usually stay here for a couple hours and chill in the game. And I said, you know what, I'm just going to start Soaring because that's chill, and I'm going to stream it if anybody wants to stop by. Good way to just sit back and relax. It's not fast. It's not in your face. You don't have a bunch of flight computers. Monday for you. And I mean, this is a real chill way to fly. Like I said, no flight computers, no flight plans. Not a lot of prep work. Just jump in and go and relax. Say most stuff doesn't happen fast. Say just as soon as I get a nice little pocket of lift and think I can turn in it, it freaking disappears. I learned my lesson about going on the back side of that ridge. It drops right out on me. There's a nice lift. The Geiger's gonna dive bomb me here. Oh yeah, keep the lift going. No. No, crapped out on me. I could stay up here all day, but I can't gain any altitude. Can't get above 15,000 feet. There's good lift right here. As soon as I try to take advantage of it, it goes away. Yeah, but then it gets like stupidly lightweight and uncontrollable. I think this bugger stalls first. It stalls worse with the bellows down where it will dump our bellows. Which, by the way, looks cool. It's almost a 6-minute process to dump your ballast. There's a nice pocket here. Maybe with dumping the ballast and getting in this pocket, I can get above that 15,000 mark. Probably not. Yeah, tail ballast is out. You can tell the thing just went nose high since the tail ballast ran out. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna stall. Gotta retrim my aircraft. Yo, say this is one hell of a bird for a freeware aircraft. Oh, don't give me that garbage. You didn't lose connection. Everything's fine. I got above 15. Immediately lost it. Nope. They're in a stall. Come on, nose, get down. Oh, another set of tanks, they're empty. Oh, please don't start this mess. I love it when it does this. It starts. I don't know if you're dumping your ballast 2 acres or me dumping mine is showing you dumping yours, because that's what a lot of these things do. That's Microsoft server issues. So irritating. You're doing it too, yeah, so it's Microsoft server issues. I'm empty. I have lost all my lift though. Oh, there's a nice little packet. Stay in it, stay in it. Oh, for God's sakes. The Solo must be messing with their servers. Gaining altitude, but I'm going to stall it. Get your nose down, beast. I've totally retrimmed the aircraft. Yeah, why can't I stay in a nice little pocket like that? Because the pockets are tiny. Where are you? Way down at 10,000? You heading down the land? Oh, there we go. I'm going to stall this beast though. Without the ballast, I have to have so much nose down trim to keep it from stalling. I managed to gain about 250 feet with the ballast gone, but almost 500 feet. But ugh. Man, I'm flirting right on the edge of stall with this thing. Yeah, this one's touchy. You stall this, it doesn't want to do much of anything. And without the ballast, you're right on the edge of stall for airspeed. Yeah, like right there. I almost dumped it. I got a nice patch of lift here. But without the damn ballast, I'm not doing so hot. Right on the edge of wingtip stall the whole way. I think I'm going to start to circle back over towards the airport. Slowly make my way back down towards the ground. I'd almost be afraid to do a roll of this one. It stalls so easy. Yeah. It does not like the it doesn't like the roll. Ooh. What about a loop? Wing over. Because the loop wasn't gonna work. And we got a stall going. Come on. Oh, this bird's not happy with me right now. Whoa. Not happy at all. Come on, out of the stall, away from the mountains. Come on. Without that ballast, this thing's a bugger. It is so twitchy. Holy crap. Woo. What? Man. All right, fine. Dive brake. Slow down. Damn. This beast is twitchy without the ballast in it. Whew. Guess it doesn't matter which direction I land, does it? We got which way's the wind? Yeah, probably I'll land this way. At least it's slightly in a headwind. There's gonna be a crosswind no matter which way I go. I see you on my map, but I can't see you in person. What the hell? Oh, you're up above. That's why. Jeez, this thing is twitchy without the ballast getting up to speed. What do you suppose that is over there? Some sort of mine, maybe? Or just a clearing where they parked a bunch of heavy equipment. If I can get behind it. No, she won't go. She will not do a roll without the ballast in there. Goes into a spin every time. Man, come on, nose down. Let's go. Let's go. Without the ballast, this thing just wants to go into spins. Holy crap. Okay, don't have to play with that. The air brakes out. Slow it back down. Without the ballast, this thing's a beast. This thing's like super difficult without the ballast. Go over here and take a better look at what this is. Oh, it's like some sort of water treatment plant over there. Oh no, some sort of parking lot or electrical substation. Exactly what that is. Okay. Yep. See all the power lines now. Substation. U14 is the actual airport we're at. Over here, power station, maybe? I don't know, power station or sewer treatment. Don't really know. Or neither. It looks like some sort of sewer treatment. One of those giant aerators things. Okay, now I know for one thing, don't fly this thing without ballast in it. Other than the land, this thing gets mad at you. Too easy. Might be a bit late there, Echo. We're starting to in for the landing right now, or I am. Great timing. Like yesterday or the other day, you got a raid from Shane, and I was just finishing the stream up as I got raided, and then somebody knocked on my door, dogs went crazy, and the plug got yanked right out of the wall of my computer to shut down the whole stream and the computer and everything. Well, I hope I didn't get too far away from the airport now. I was trying to drop some altitude. I think I may have dropped too much. You're able to roll the parking way. You can put the prop up. I mean, the wingtip doesn't jam into the ground and spin around like the discus does. I think I may have timed this just about damn perfect to get back to the runway. Maybe. Yep, that's it. The Nephi Municipal Airport. Well, supposedly if you put your flaps down too far, it engages the brakes on this one. I still haven't figured out all the flap settings. Or you might. I think you're gonna be late, Echo. I even flew an hour and a half instead of my usual hour. All right, I can't land from outside the aircraft. Some dive brakes going. Flaps down. Of course, I've never seen an actual glider with flaps before in my life. I'm sure they have nowadays, but they usually fly so slow you don't need them. A little bit of a crosswind. Off to breakfast. Puke in the box. Alright, man. We'll catch you later. Have a good one. Ooh. Not terrible. Okay, now it became terrible. It's the brakes on. Oh man, that was terrible. Yeah, if you want to fly, what are you flying, Echo? You want to give me 10 minutes, so I'll fly with you for a little bit. I just need a break real quick. Oh, there you are right there. I'll be back. Give me about 10 minutes and I'll be right back. Or not even 5. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be back and I'll fly a little bit more with you. If you want to take off and fly a little more. Okay, I'm back. You still here, Echo? Get in the air. I don't see you. Where'd you go? I don't see you. I'll make a quick circuit here and see if you pop up. I think I see you on my chart here. I still got some engine power left. I'll fly for a little while. Yeah, I see you there somewhere. I don't see your name tag, but I can see you on my... Oh, yeah, there you are. There we go. Let me get this bird back in the air here. Oh, we got a hell of a crosswind. What the hell? Fine, I'll take off across the grass. There's a field. Alright, damn it. I'll do it the hard way. Just take off across the grass. That crosswind's a bitch to take off. I'm going to take a circle off to the north here. Is that the north? What the hell direction is that? No, south. I'm going to go to the south this time. I went north last time. Oh shoot, I've got no ballast. This is going to suck. I already dumped all my ballast. Not good. This thing is a pig without. There's such a. No, it's not a pig. It's not slow. It's twitchy without the ballast. There's two people. Who else is down there? I see you. Looks like there's another aircraft down there. I have to pay attention when I'm flying this thing with the prop on, because this thing wants to stall something fierce. Alright, to get in the air with your own engine, you gotta hit your master power on the engine and then your extend. Oh, the master power switch is, where is it? Right here, the red one, the main battery power. Got to turn that on. You'll see it click your main battery power, turn that on, and then you turn on your engine master power, and then you hit your extend until it shows green and vertical, and then you can run your throttle. Huh. That's strange. Does you have anything on it at all? Or is it just gray like it's off? Or does it all look like that? Or does it have one of the other menus on it? There's multiple menus on it. I don't know. It's probably going to sound silly, but after you loaded it, did you restart it once? That seems to make a big difference in aircraft. Watch my engine go back in. Don't know what to tell you if it's the... That's not working. All the gauges are off. don't think there's any other. There's just the main battery power. I don't think there's any other switches. Zoom. Try Control E, see if that works. Ah, the server's being a brat. They must be doing some work on the servers or something. As soon as I'm done with this, I'll have to take and start doing the, I just have to go offline and do my map or flight plans for the rest of the week. This thing's being grumpy. Yeah. Even though I can see everybody, it's telling me there isn't any. They're definitely, that is reconnected automatically. There's something definitely going on with their servers this morning. Yeah, not much I can do about that today. Oh, for God's sakes, it's just going to be a thing. Well, the best I can tell you, if nothing of that works, is to log out and log back in. But I think by the time you log back in, I'm going to have to call it a day. The servers are giving me a headache, constantly in and out, in and out. And I actually have stuff I should probably actually be doing today. But if you're around later on, I'm going to be flying to Zenith on a first flight at some point during the day. Not sure exactly when, but definitely sometime after I finish up my flight plans for the rest of the week. Oh, actually, I got to get rolling. I want to stay and fly with you, but I really have already gone much longer than I should have. I got stuff to do. But, like I say, I'll be on later, and if not, we'll see you Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. Hopefully, things will work out. But I'm not going to fight these servers going on and off and on and off and on and off here. Like I said, I actually have real world stuff I've got to get done. Excuse me. But I do appreciate you just trying to fly along. Really wish you'd made it. I wish I had more time, but I don't. I will definitely catch up with you in the air one of these days soon. Hey, Zenon. Good night, bud. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Thanks for popping by. I appreciate it. Could have seen a couple of good crashes. I stalled twice today. Wingtip stalls. This thing's grumpy. Gear out. There we go. Spoilers out, gear up. There we go. Flaps down. Perfect timing, because I got to call it a day. I got too much crap to do. Got way too much crap to do. Which one? The one I just posted like an hour ago, or a half hour ago. hell of a crosswind. It's funny, there's a hell of a crosswind, but it's not showing on my string, which is weird. The last two, huh? I don't know. I'll check as soon as I get done here. Not like I didn't have a ton more stuff to do. There we go. Oh, she's coming down hard. There's Echo in the other glider. Finally gets here just as I'm calling it a day. But I appreciate everybody for stopping by. I'll look into that here shortly. See what's up with those two shorts. Thanks everybody for stopping out. Icarus and Echo for flying along. I wish I had more time for you to fly with the Echo, but I really overflown what I was planning anyways. I got stuff to do. I want to thank Wes for stopping by, Action Plaza for stopping by, Echo for stopping by, Icarus. I think that covers everybody. And Mr. Zenon at the end here popping in. Throw us a like and throw some love. We'll catch you later. And till then, everybody take care of each other. I'm out of here.